I have taken this as 0. O. It is point A. What will be its velocity? Or here, anywhere on the path. Suppose this is B point. At T, object is here. Okay. If we want to find the horizontal velocity at time T, listen carefully. Vertical velocity at time T, then it will be V equal to U plus AT. It is U vertical plus A vertical into T. Listen carefully. I have divided the motion into two different axes and dealing separately. So velocity at time T means vertical velocity at time T. V, I'm just writing VV, that is the vertical velocity. That is U plus AT, and U is U sine theta. U sine theta. And A is Z. So this will be Z. This is the expression for the vertical velocity at time T. Only the vertical velocity. I hope it is clear to all. At the same time, if we want to find the horizontal velocity, see, we have to do the same thing. U plus AT, U horizontal plus A horizontal into T. And here A horizontal is 0. So V horizontal remains same, means independent of time. This is the V horizontal, means velocity in horizontal direction at time T, which is independent of time. Independent of time. Independent of time. What is the meaning of this independent of time? Means no change. No change, or you can say remain constant. Remain constant. So if we illustrate it in this diagram, suppose this is the horizontal velocity here. This is the horizontal velocity, and this is the vertical velocity. Simply you can say component of vertical velocities. Here it will be, its length remains same, but this length reduces. Component of vertical velocity means vertical velocity reduces. It becomes smaller because this is U sine theta minus GT. As time is increasing, this velocity is decreasing. So ultimately, if we want to show it at one more place, then it will be like this. This velocity remains same. Velocity remains same. Horizontal velocity remains same, and vertical velocity reduces. And at the highest point, vertical velocity becomes 0. It has only the horizontal velocity. Here, V is only the horizontal. No vertical velocity at highest point. Again, as it starts moving down, its vertical velocity start increasing. This velocity remain constant. Horizontal velocity, I am not changing the length of what horizontal velocity. Horizontal velocity के arrow के length को मैंने कहीं भी change नहीं किया है. At all the time it is equal. But the direction and the length of arrow is continuously changing in vertical direction. And here it gains the same velocity. क्या ये क्लियर हुई बातें? क्या ये बातें क्लियर हुई?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
At any instant,
Yes, sir.
at any instant of time, if someone wants to find the velocity, net velocity, then V net at any instant means time t. If someone wants to represent the velocity, net velocity of the object, then it will be V horizontal I cap plus V vertical j cap. And similarly, if someone wants to find the magnitude, then it will be V net is equal to V horizontal square plus V vertical square under root. This will be the net velocity at any moment of time. So this is the variation of velocity and of a projectile. And you must have to remember the things here. कुछ important points याद रखेंगे. At highest point, yeah, please note all the things properly. At highest point, net velocity is only the horizontal velocity. Horizontal velocity. It is the first point. And second point, you may keep in your mind that if velocity initial is equal to u cos theta I cap plus u sin theta j cap, then velocity final will be u cos theta I cap minus u sin theta j cap. Hence, only the vertical component changes its direction from this point to this point. आप याद रखेंगे? Please note all these things. Can we move to the next? Can we move to the next? Okay. Tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, see, again, we have, in the previous lecture, we have discussed about the velocity variation. And now we have to see the variation of coordinates, means x and y. Again, let's say the velocity is, object is projected in this direction with velocity u and angle at angle theta. Velocity is u, initial velocity at an angle theta. Again, you can say the horizontal component I'm just writing horizontal and vertical. I'm dealing the things separately. So initial velocity horizontal is equal to u cos theta, and acceleration horizontal is equal to 0. Means there is no acceleration in horizontal direction. Again here initial vertical velocity is u sin theta, and acceleration vertical is equal to minus g. So let's say if means position means x coordinate, you can say to find x coordinate at time t.
सर आपकी साउंड क्लियर नहीं है.
T plus half at square. So x is equal to what is u? U is u cos theta.
सर आपकी साउंड क्लियर नहीं है.
And cos theta. क्या हुआ बेटे, समझ में नहीं आया?
क्लियर नहीं है.
आपकी आवाज मुझे ये भी सुनाई ठीक से नहीं दे. ठीक से बोलो बेटा, मुझे रिपीट करना है क्या?
सर आपकी आवाज क्लियर नहीं है.
मेरी आवाज क्लियर. Now is it clear, bache? And here if we want to find the y coordinate, then again we have to use y equal to ut plus half at square. And it ut sin theta minus half gt square. In this way we have calculated.
बीच में आवाज लैग हो रही है.
I'm just changing the network, don't bother. First of all, you note all these things. I'm just changing the network. I'm talking about x, y coordinate, x and y. Then value of x is this and value of y is this.
सर आपकी आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ रही है.
So if at any instant of time, if someone wants to find the position of a particle or a displacement, see at any instant, if what we want to represent the displacement of particle, then we can say displacement at t. If this is displacement is s, then s can be represented as xi cap plus yj cap, and you can write this ut cos theta I cap plus ut sin theta minus half gt square j cap. In this way, anyone can find the displacement at any instant of time, and if we represent the displacement at this